Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up.
Look at that. That is spectacular.
That's amazing.
I need the energy all the way up.
Oh, goodness.
No, no, he didn't. Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Julius Randle says of these Knicks, we're building something good here, and I'm glad to be a part of it. We have a collective purpose. There's not another fan base in the league that can match what these Knicks fans will give us if we're taking care of our business. Guys, those fans have waited for a long time.
They have been patient for sure, David. Thank you. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Charlotte. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know what, the Knicks, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Favors, Lou Dort out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Giddey in at the 2 spot. And for the Knicks, in the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Kyrie Irving is out there with Kemba Walker, and it's Robinson in at center. And towards the end of the season, Brett, we are seeing lottery teams give their young players even more minutes.
Yeah, and I kind of like that, and it's totally understandable for guys to get an opportunity to be out on the floor. They've been itching to get some minutes, and now they have a chance to show what they've learned. They can show their talent. They can gain some confidence, and it's kind of a nice momentum shift for them going into the offseason, getting some minutes in the NBA action.
Randall with the ball. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game.
Some agility shown there by Julius Randle with that frame, able to find a way to score.
4-0.
Outside, Dort passes it to Giddey, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Baseline jumper, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Walker with it. Dort covering. Barrett for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
Knicks lead 7-2.
Here's Giddey, covered by Irving, and that one drops for him.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the 3 off target. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
And that one goes out of bounds, as touched by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Walker goes in. Driving the lane. And Barrett gets it to go.
Barrett doing a good job. Defense really draped all over him on the inside. He got creative to score there.
Here's Giddey. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Good.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Walker. Irving dishes to Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
That's pretty much a power play for Robinson. He's got the ability to just shrug off the defenders.
6.
Giddey the pass to Favors. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Walker. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Barrett with the ball. Dort covering. And Randall throws it down.
Now, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 7-point differential. Outside, Dort misses the three.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long. Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. Stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
And new group in for the Knicks. Noel's checked in for Robinson. Reddish comes in for R.J. Barrett. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Irving. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kemba Walker. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Baisley. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Good to see Baisley step up and knock down the three ball.
Rose attacking. It's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
17. 9.
There's the lob to the hoop.
Remaining in the first.
Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
Rose kicks to quickly. And again, it's New York.
Just playing with poise and confidence. And they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one. He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Here's Baisley. He's defended by Randall. Roby the pass to Baisley. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McGee. It's rebounded by Quickly. The Knicks leading by 8. Rose attacking. Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The Knicks making the shot. From the stripe, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Now here's Reddish. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Randall from outside. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
His shot and game clock separated by 4.
13.
They set the pick. McGee with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Here's Baisley. That 3 off the mark. Rose finds Randall. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's New York holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And Coach Tom Thibodeau has made his mark with this scrappy New York Knicks team. All-star Julius Randle talked about Thibodeau's leadership.
He has us all bought in. You can't really ask for more than that. A coach who's going to lead us and have everybody buy in, and we're seeing the results. We're seeing the fruits of our labor.
Right, we see it every game. They certainly play hard for him.
And getting that level of buy-in that Randall describes, where players are ready to run through a wall for you, says a lot about Thibs' ability to galvanize that locker room.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
You've got Emmanuel quickly. R.J. Barrett is out there with Nerlens Noel. Then there's Irving. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now, here's Barrett. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Dort with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Dort passes to Giddey. Inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his first
And
personal.
they've gotten away from the inside game this quarter. It was working well for them in the first. They should get back to that game plan. Work it inside and punish the D down low.
And the Knicks making a change here. Walker's checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Favors is checked in. They throw good. Dort. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And here's McGee
27.
following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. There's the lob to Dort. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Barrett. 17 points in his last outing. And there's the drive and the rejection by Favors.
Oh, great defense from Favors. Has that sense for when to go for the block.
Irving's shot is good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Outside, Walker from downtown. That shot missing, and it's Oklahoma City the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shoots from 12. Misses off the left iron.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now, here's Dort. 5 points in the game. Here's Pokusevski. Driving inside. Giddey, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
A different look for New York. Randall's checked in for Nerlens Noel, and it's Reddish in for Kyrie Irving. Thunder trailing by 14. Outside, Dort. Pass to Pokusevski. Here's Giddey. Robinson with the block.
Well, the 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
Walker finds Robinson for three. Barrett. It doesn't go for him. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Here's Randall after Oklahoma City gets the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
And most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul.
Mitchell Robinson.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Timeout called for the Thunder. Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your next city dancer.
Emmanuel quickly, he's checked in for New York. Rose comes in for Walker. Here is the 2K leaderboard. In the season's second half, these teams have been really passing the ball well. Number 1, the Knicks.
Clearly, this group's on the same page offensively, and the chemistry continues to improve as well. The assist totals off the charts.
.116 left now here in the second. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Roby.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Reddish. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Now Randall right now going to town on the defense and taking over this game.
23.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. Roby the pass to Baisley. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Baisley's got good size at 6'8", so down on the interior with that length, tough to stop.
Rose dishes to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
27.
There's the pick. Here's the three. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander needs to keep taking these shots in order for his game to expand.
And so it's New York in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for being here. Let's kick things off with a check on the NBA Players of the Week. Hey, Shaq, did you know you won 20 Player of the Week awards in your career?
That's it. I was thinking more like 100.
Here we go again. Get over it, Shaq.
Ernie, I think you need to research your research.
Oh, you got 21. I'm sorry. Now, looking at that first half, the thing that jumps out is the play of Julius Randle. Simply amazing.
All I can say, he's been MFPS, and that stands for Most Frequent Prolific Scorer. If you don't know anything about me, he's been efficient. He's really the man driving the force of their offense. Look, when he's rolling like this, good luck slowing him down.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Thunder. We've got Lou Dort. Favors is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey in at the 2-guard.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. And he comes up with the deuce. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Thunder. Randle right side. Back to Walker. Up top, Randle. He's got 16. And Randle throws it down.
Randle with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here.
And one thing that separates Randle from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Outside Robinson. There it finds Walker. Randle left side. Makes it off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Knicks lead. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randle reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
The Knicks making a switch here. Noel's checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. McGee's checked in. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Giddey. Over Irving. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got his second bucket. The Knicks leading by 9. And Walker kicks to Noel. Barrett the pass to Noel. New York moving it around. And it's Barrett penetrating.
You love that. Just that quick first step. And RJ up and over the D.
45-34.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. There's the screen. Robinson with the block.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
36.
There's the three. Giddey, no good. The Knicks leading by 11. It's Barrett on the wing. Robinson kicks to Barrett. And the three ball is good. Barrett's got 10 points in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
To the paint, here's Pokusevski. That one good for 2.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
So for the Knicks, Radish, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Quickly comes in for Irving. And it's Rose in for Kemba Walker. Then for the Thunder, Roby, he's checked in for Favors. Paisley comes in for Pokusevski. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Dort. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. There's the pass to Quickly. Back to Rose. It's Barrett on the wing. 10 points for him. And it's Robinson with the jam.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
38.
Down low, here's Paisley, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Rose goes in, passes it to Barrett, and here is Quickly. Now, here's Barrett. He isn't making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Here's Giddey. It's a 14-point game. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
They get it back. Robinson, that's good.
Well, Robinson staying with the shot. I feel there was definite contact on the play, so not easy to get that one to go down.
40.
Giddey, the pass to Paisley. Stolen by Quickly. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
59-40.
Here's Giddey. Quickly covering. Giddey, the pass to Roby. Here's Paisley. Shot clock at 5 to stop the run. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And the foul on Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
It's really just a great play
to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Julius Randle's checked in for Barrett. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Going inside, count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
And it's Rose penetrating. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Thunder trailing by 14. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Right side, Rose. Now Randle. And so it's New York enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Come on, fans.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Randle and Robinson make up the inside pair. Kemba Walker is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. New York moving the ball around. Randle left side. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Favors against Robinson. Favors passes to Dort. Kicks it to McGee. Just 5 to shoot. Favors with a screen on Irving. McGee's shot is off.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Favors sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Randle with the bucket.
And sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true, but also give him credit for being unselfish.
47.
Favors with a screen on Irving. Here's McGee. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the middle, out left to the wing. Randle outside. Driving in, and it's denied. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Walker, and another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
You're worried about the drive from Gilgeous-Alexander. He could still get in the mid-range and do damage.
Randle with the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
Outside, Walker. Randle with the ball, and McGee picks him up defensively. Right wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Randle. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
New York leading by 14. To the inside. Outside for Randall. 4-on-3 break. Here's McGee. Dort trying to free himself up. The shot's good from McGee. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Pokusevski. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't hit that time. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And Randall throws it down.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Julius Randle.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He challenged his players to try to take control here. He said, this is when we want to be efficient. This is when we absolutely have to execute. We'll see if they can get it done, Kevin.
Thank you, David. On defense, the Knicks. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. The dish to Barrett. Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Randall. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Under trailing by 14. Dort wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. And it's Barrett penetrating. No good that time. Great D that time from Favors. Thunder have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Rose dishes to Robinson. Back to Randall. To get open is Robinson. Randall no good. Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pokusevski, he dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Randall. Count it. Randall's got 14 points here in the second half.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Knicks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here, and the season already was 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Julius Randle.
He knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by New York. Favors passes to Giddey. Favors with a screen on Irving. And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Randall right side. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession.
New York ball.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite.
Into the lineup for the Thunder.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Noel in the corner. The three off on that one. And so it's the Knicks with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kemba. You are playing great basketball as a team. What does it feel like out there?
We have a great atmosphere, a great culture. We have great guys around who want to win. We're focused. We're trying to win as many games as possible, taking it one game at a time, and the results are shown.
Well, man, good practice leads to good results, as you see on the floor. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.